Hi, I'm Natalie at Dancing with Daisies, and today I'm doing winter sewing. This is really my first winter sewing project. Here is just a little closet in our basement because I have cats and they will destroy anything that's out, so I have to have a closed area. But it takes up a lot of room to do seed starting and cold moist stratification, and sometimes I forget about the seeds that I put in the fridge and then they sprout and it's a problem. So I'm trying winter sowing. We just asked on our local forum for anybody that had empty milk jugs or pop bottles. And also, these are pretty cool, some Hawaiian punch jugs because they were clear. But what you do, and I'm doing these with all native plants that I get from Prairie Moon Nursery. So you have to poke holes in the bottom, and I'll do a video doing my prep for that. I cut most of it around, leave enough for a hinge, poke holes on top, and then I will take the top off when I put it outside. This bin literally I found on the side of the road. People were throwing them away, so it makes it really nice to lug it outside once I plant them. But I moistened potting soil, or seed starting soil I should say, is what I'm using right now. And then I will put some seeds in. Should I do that? So let's see. This one I've already labeled with Indian paintbrush, so that's this one. And this one is actually a hemiparasitic. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So it needs a host plant, which I can't remember which of the grasses or if either of them work, but you plant one of the grasses with it. So I'm gonna do one of each. So we'll see what happens. But you plant them together because they need that relationship. I should find out exactly what that means. I just know it needs a host plant to sprout, and it's great if you can just grow them together. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Isn't hemi is that part or half part parasitic maybe? Maybe. It
doesn't kill a plant like a full parasite, but and the thing is, holy cow, like there are 300 seeds. So that's the other thing, is trying not to waste these precious seeds. Let's see. Look at this. That little packet is 300 seeds. So when you're doing this, you definitely don't want to get too many, to like waste all your seeds, because then they'd be way too close together. So we'll see how this goes. Holy cow, look at that. That's probably already way too many for this pot, but you know, you do what you can do. But I have purchased, and they're great, I've purchased their plants, but you know, at $4, $3, $8 sometimes per plant, you end up not being able to get that many, and you really want your whole yard just bursting and packed with native plants so you can get all the variety of pollinators. Now let's see. This one said, I forget which, side oats grama. I already labeled it, so that's this one. I'm gonna put this, see if I can spread it out. So anyway, this way, it's like $3 a packet. I mean, gosh, even if I got 3 plants, that's much cheaper. And with winter sowing, oh, this is better, look at that. That's a little bit easier. So this one has 500 seeds per packet. So 500 seeds, if we can start plants this way, I can't wait. Oh, and you have to read. Let's see, what does it say? This one actually doesn't need cold moist stratification, but I need it in here for these. The little tiny ones I put on top because they're only supposed to be the depth of the seed. So I'm gonna put a little vermiculite on top just to have something. But these, because they're bigger, need to go a little deeper. So I'm just gonna kind of put my finger in. So I do a lot of things very randomly. So you kind of have to, I used to kind of fight my random nature. I'm like, oh, I have to do everything so precise and perfect. But you know what? If you're a random person, that's going to take the joy out of gardening for you. And it's very forgiving. So, you know, you rather go with just be yourself. If some of it doesn't turn out, no big deal. You had fun doing it. But if you didn't have fun doing it, then there's no point. Life's too short.
Yeah.
So, here we go. So that's it. Some of them I put a little deeper, some of them I didn't. And the shrubs.
And now do these go outside right away then?
Yeah, so with this, you don't have to. You can put a little soil on top, but I have the vermiculite here just to put a little covering on the seed. And then spraying the top, make sure that's moist as well. So the soil was enough where kind of like a wrung out sponge is the moisture level. And then that's what you do here. I'll put tape around the edge and then when I finish all this, I'll just stick this whole thing outside.
And do you leave the caps on?
No, I'll take the cap off
Okay.
when I set it outside.
Okay.
So, and there are holes here and a hole here. So rain and snow can go in. We are here in zone 6B in southeast Michigan, Ferndale area. So hopefully we'll have enough snow for a lot of these plants that I have. They need like between a 30 and 60 day cold moist stratification. So they need that freezing and thawing and freezing, that cold temperature to break the seed coat so that they can germinate. So, but I love the fact of not having to put it in the refrigerator for 2 months and then load up trays, because by that time I want to start my tomatoes and cucumbers and all my hot weather annual vegetable crops. And I was told that your plants will be shorter, hardier, stronger. So we'll see. It's a fun experiment. And lets you do some gardening in the cold winter. So that's it. Thank you.